I think that we should start with the image Beer Carl had.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
As the backdrop.
There it is. So you have the scientific advancement scale here, and then you have early hominids, African proto-kingdoms, and then you have the Finnish and Korean hyperwar that somehow destroys technological advancement. Phaeton. What is this orange here? Is this just cave?
Don't know.
Centaurian expansion. Destruction of Maldek, Mu, Age of Atlantis, Pre-Diluvian Babylon, Egyptian, Greek, Roman, Christian, Dark
The
Ages,
historically
Renaissance.
attested worldwide flood after Babylon.
Exactly. And then you have the whole left by the Christian Dark Ages here. So the impact of the Finno-Korean Hyper-war is, that's the real blow to any atheists out there.
Yeah. Really set us back, man. Why would the Finns do this?
The Koreans started it, clearly.
Yeah. It was something about eating sticks. Anyway, the memes beside, I mean, Hyperborea in the extant record is essentially what comes down from a couple of Greek writers, primarily Herodotus. And in the Old Greek languages, it means essentially beyond Boreas. And Boreas was the god of the north wind in the early Greek mythology. And there are some essentially you can read Herodotus here a little bit like you can read Tacitus in Tacitus Germania. He hasn't been there himself, so it relies on like third, fourth hand sources.
I see.
So and there's a various thing between Greek scholars where they go like, oh, Hyperborea is over here. No, it's over there. It's really here. So they're essentially having this same fight that people had in the 1700s in Europe, trying to claim the locations of Atlantis. The Greeks in
Right.
the
or the Americans had with the peninsula of California.
Yeah, stuff like that. It's like, no, it's so nothing new under the sun. So it's and the mythic tracts of the Greeks then show the Hyperboreans as the favorites of Apollo, and the king, this extremely northernmost kingdom, should then have been the placement of the fountain of youth. But by and large, it's more like one of these terra incognita places. You don't really know
Right.
what it is, and it's more of a kind of a placeholder. So essentially, Homer.
Do the alleged locations match up in between the authors, or is it just
No, they're just putting it a little bit. I mean, Homeros placed Boreas in Thrace, so the Hyperboreans one was, in his opinion, it's like everything somewhere north of Thrace in Dacia.
Okay, so but everyone is like, it's something in the north.
yeah, it's this mythic place far in the north with this this very advanced. They kind of lean into that it's a kind of a model society, and their people are tall and beautiful and favorites of the gods.
Interesting.
It does lean into this idea of the Yuga cycles, of how in the Golden Age, people were, these 3-5 meter tall, essentially immortal beings. and how all that ties to stuff like the biblical Garden of Eden, where it was a paradise, everything was a plenty.
Yeah, when giants walked the earth, etc. Yeah.
Yeah, and these contemporary researchers who basically try to, the way they twist leftism into it is by calling it ancient utopianism. And yeah, as far as the placing goes, if you want to go the extreme materialist route, the explanation is basically something like before the, how we started the Nordic history stream with the previous ice age. So if you go back before that to the previous Pangea formation at basically the North Pole, it was somewhat habitable to mammalian life. So you could think that, because
so the possibility exists that there could have been a society there, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we'll go into that. I have some graphs in the graph folder we can look at.
I know you send me a graph folder, yeah.
Yeah.